Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel and you are watching AI with Asho. In this channel, we will talk and share our knowledge on cutting edge technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, natural language processing, computer vision, deep learning and many more to go. If you want to know about these technologies, please do subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like and share this video. Let's learn together. Okay, today in this video we are going to learn about list comprehensions present in Python. So list comprehension allows us to reduce the number of lines which we use for iterating operations. So we have two kind of comprehensions in Python. One is list comprehension and another one is dictionary comprehension. So first we are going to see about list comprehension. So for list comprehension, the syntax for list comprehension is first we need to give this square brackets. So this is to mention this is a list comprehension. So for list we are going to give the square brackets on to both sides, and then we are going to iterate through an iterable. So for iterating through an iterable we are going to use a for loops. So this is a basic syntax for loop. So for element in iterable, for each element in iterable, and we are going to perform this expression. So let's see. So let's go into detail. Let's see more detail about this list comprehension by seeing the following example. So our first example is we are going to create a list with first 10 multiples of 4. So we are going to create a list of multiples of 4 of first 10 elements. So how we are going to do this? So for doing this, we need to put a square bracket, and then we are going to create 10 elements. So then for that we need to iterate the for loop for 10 times. So for that I am going to write this for index. So for I in range of, since I am going to iterate it through for 10 times, I am going to input as 10, and then I am going to find the multiples of 4, first 10 multiples of 4. So for this we are going to iterate through 1 to 11, so that it will find the 1 to 10. So the for loop will run for 1 to 10, and then I am going to multiply it with 4. So for then now we get the multiples of 4 of first 10 multiples of 4. Let's see. Yeah, here we get that 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36 and 40. So these are the first 10 multiples of 4. Okay, now for the same we are going to store this element as a list 1. So we are having the list 1. For each element in list 1 we are going to add 5 to it. Let's see how we are going to do this. So for this also we are going to use list comprehension. So for using list comprehension we need to open the first we need to open the square brackets, and then we are going to iterate to this list for element in list 1, and then we are going to add 5 to each element in this list. So element plus 5. So this will add 5 to each element in the list 1, and then it will return as the result. So 4 plus 5 9, 8 plus 5 13, and similarly 24 plus 5 29, 40 plus 5 45. Hence we get the answer. So our third example, and now what we are going to do is we are going to convert each character in this string into lowercase character using list comprehension. So for doing list comprehension, as we do earlier, we are going to open the square brackets, and then we are going to iterate to this string. So iterate to this string, we are going to use for each character in this string. I am going to convert it into lowercase. For converting string into lowercase, we are having a lower method. So char dot lower of, this will convert each uppercase or lowercase. Either it is uppercase or lowercase, it will return the lowercase letter. So see here we get the lowercase letters for each characters in this string. Artificial for each characters are converted into lowercase characters. So next, what we are going to do is, we are going to, for our next example is, we are going to extract all lowercase letters from this. So this is our string, and from this string we are going to extract all lowercase letters. So in list comprehension we can use also conditions. By applying some condition we can extract some specific iterable element from the iterable. So let's see how we are going to do this. So for that we are going to open the list comprehension. For list comprehension we need the square brackets, and then we need the iterable, we need to iterate through the iterable. So here our iterable is this string, and for iterating through this we are going to use for loop. So for character in string, and we are going to store that character when only if that character is lower. If the character is in lower case, then only we are going to store this character. So see here in this string we are having R, T and I, this I and N and then E and then I and then E, N, E. So these are the characters whose letters are in lower case. Then we are going to, then next example is, we are going to do the same, but we are going to extract the capital letters. So we are going to extract the uppercase letters. So for extracting uppercase letter, just change this method to, is it uppercase, is it in, if that character is in uppercase, we can extract that. So here we have extracted all the uppercase letters from this string. So A, I, F, C, A, L, I, T, L, L, G, C. So these are all the capital or uppercase letters present in this string. Then, so okay, as our next example, we are going to transpose this matrix using nested list comprehension. Let's see how we are going to do this. So for iterating through this, so first we need to iterate for, as our resultant we will get A, B, C, D in a single list, and then E, F, G, H in the single list, and together in a nested list. So the outer list will consist of 2 lists, and the inner list will consist of 4 characters each. So this will be our transpose of this matrix. Let's see how we are going to do this. So our outer loop will be, since outer loop will consist of 2 elements, so we are going to iterate it through for 2 times, for I in range of 2. So it will iterate through 2 times. So but in that we are going to take each elements in this. For each list in this we are going to extract the first element and then second element. So for extracting first element we will get first 0, it will extract this. So and next we will get to 1 and then it will extract this. So we are going to iterate through each list in this. So for doing this, for row, for each row in matrix we are going to iterate through matrix, and we are going to get the ith column of this matrix. So row of I. So this is our matrix transpose. Let's see, here we get the answer. We have transposed this matrix and we have gotten the right answer here. So outer list will consist of 2 lists, and each inner list will consist of 4 characters. So this is how we do nested list comprehension in Python. And then as our next topic we are also having dictionary comprehension in Python. So let's do it with an example. So in dictionary comprehension, this is the syntax for us. So as we know, in dictionary we have dictionary is a key value list of, is an iterable of key value pairs. So as an example, what I am going to do is, we are going to get the ASCII values of each characters. So I am going to, so for A the ASCII value is 65. So for B the ASCII value is 66. So I am going to iterate through this. So since there is 26 characters in the alphabets, English alphabets, I am going to run this. So for doing, now we are going to create a dictionary of ASCII values. For doing this, first we have to give this curly brackets which represents a dictionary. So this dictionary, since 26 characters, so 26 alphabets are present in the English alphabets, we are going to run this for loop for 26 times for I in range of 26. So this will run for 26 times, and then our key is this character. So our character is, for getting the character, we need to get C character of I plus, since our first character having ASCII value with starting of 65, so we are going to for default it for 65, and then its value will be I plus 65. So this is our ASCII value for how we are going to create dictionary. Here we get the dictionary of ASCII values. So for A we are having 65, for B we are having 66, for C we are having 67, and then for at last we are having Z for 90 for Z. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. From this video we have learned about both list comprehensions and dictionary comprehensions. I have already done videos on lambda functions and map reduce filter functions in previous tutorials. If you want to know about those things, I will give those links in this description. If you love this video, don't forget to share and like this video, and finally don't forget to subscribe this video. Thank you all. Thank you for watching.